Really want to fight for the runes there, so 3-4-1 or VP, get a little bit of advantage from the start.
Now, I do have a question because we have Zayat's playing his Nyx Assassin. This poor man has only, it feels like he's only played Nyx Assassin. He's also played, you know, some Earth Spirit, a couple others, but, you know, 7 games of it so far. But Nyx, even though he's on the rise, especially in Immortal pubs, he's not the strongest laner. And usually you want to pair him up with something like a Necrophos or an Enigma or something ranged to really, you know, make it through this laning stage more comfortably. Is this going to be all right for him here in this top lane with Rezo?
I think it's going to be fine as long as Rezo can push. I like the move that VP did there, just realizing that they're strong, so they fight before the first creeps meets, just going up and fighting with Undying and Luna, pulling back and getting a little bit of an advantage to the point that already we see Secret, of course, going for the pull. We see a similar thing being done by VP, so both side lanes are trying to get the creeps back behind their tower. And Puppey with the body block.
Oh my goodness, top lane there putting a lot of pressure over here on Rezo. They do have a mango if they want to try to go for another decay, but they'll go pop the salve. Not quite. Oh, there it is with the Lucent Beam from Ramses. There will be our first blood.
Just barely can get around the tree line there to get into Fog of War. Luna cooldown just came.
Been a pretty quiet game despite everything, though. A little bit of a move over in the mid lane, though. Going to put the pressure over onto Nisha. He's got Firefly. Needs to be careful now. Dakota on the other side. Gets the glimpse back, though. Should be able to help get this final hit over onto Nisha. Oh, no, they're not going to be able to quite get it. No, GPK. He's trying to get there. He's trying to throw. Oh, he's not going to be able to go and finish off Nisha there. So he's going to have to just be satisfied with killing Puppey. But that is not the kill he wanted. And Nisha with the... Yeah. No arcane for GPK, but is going to put the harass over to Zion. It's a good spike. Carapace will slow down. Another glimpse, but the hit underneath the tower means that they'll end up getting kill on Dakota, and GPK provides support, but it's just proving to be a little bit difficult for GPK. He still is not, you know, doesn't have any deaths yet, but DM doesn't have a TP here, but the rotation immediately from GPK will toss Crystallis up. Dakota being able to keep some vision over onto Crystallis. They will eventually get DM because he's taken too much damage from the Maledicted. Eventually they'll get Crystallis. Now Puppey, the Nisha's here. Nisha says, yeah, I'm gonna find this opening on GPK. I'm gonna use my lasso, and that's a lot of Firefly. Need perhaps one more hit. There it is, and now Puppey looks like he is gonna be the next one to die. And Dakota, JC, yeah, I mean, he can't get away from this. What a brawl in the bottom lane.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work.
Okay, Homage. He's running forward here, Nisha. They have the glimpse. They're going to bring him right back, but there it is. There's the lasso coming out from Nisha. But there's a lot of damage being dumped here. They also have the tombstone, but they'll still manage to get the kill on Yamish. GPK now in for trouble, taking a lot of damage here from that shrapnel, from the clicks. A good response and rotation to seeing their Batrider get pounced upon.
Fantastic, really fast TP, and Nisha gets that clutch lasso on the Tiny as he got glimpsed back as well. Because of that, he doesn't immediately die, and combining the stick napalm and the shrapnel, people just can't move. Like, you have no turn rate, you have no move speed, you're just struggling to get out of there.
KB come online a lot faster.
A
little bit of a poke over on Code. GPK is nearby though, so if they go for this play, they'll go for the Witch Doctor, they'll be able to find the kill, but they'll turn back around. Now Nisha forced away. Yamich is taking too much damage. He'll kill the Undying, and now GPK is forced back. Does not have the rest of the backup that he needs. They just really don't seem to care about this tombstone. They seem to be making this rotation down to the bottom area. They see Zions, but okay, it's going to be the Batrider teleporting in. Jump forward, the toss into the roar, but there it is, the lasso from Nisha. Will still be able to get the kill on Zion. Puppey though coming in, the cast bounces are a nice DM, taking so much damage. He's going to end up dying now. GPK is trying to get away. They still have that little bit of vision on. We'll be working towards that Dragon Lance. Couple clicks over here to Yamich. Puppey closing the gap. I don't even know if he's needed here, honestly. All right, you know, he helped.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
This is a Hawk, and it's really annoying to play against.
I feel like they're getting... Okay, the jump forward here from GPK. He sees Resolution. The Static Storm is going to get dropped, but looks like Res will be able to wall. Oh, gets dragged right back in again. There's the lasso over onto GPK, plus that wall that we talked about. Bit of a roar over onto Zions, but not quite enough damage to finish off as they're going to Delta split now. Casket's dropped by Puppey. Zions is so... He was thinking about going for this. Gonna use the dust. Looks like DM's gonna just teleport out. He doesn't want to be here any longer. Yamish has already popped the flesh golem. Is gonna use that pig pole to get out.
They're getting pretty good, I would say, for Secret still, even though they lost a hero that could have gone way worse.
Oh, all right. They'll finally get Zayas. You'll get the lunar beam. I mean, there's a double damage on Luna too, so it feels like if they decide, and look at the way that they're playing, or rather Luna playing a little bit closely to the rest of her team in case these fights break off. So there's gonna be the blink into the back line from GPK, sees Puppy, wants to try to punish him, but Puppy is absolutely gonna be fine as they turn it back around, get the kill on GPK. Nisha did pop the BKB during this. Was looking for a pick off and they dropped the wall over to the side, but not gonna be able to get anything beyond what they have so far.
It's completely fine. I mean, they're killing a mid laner. They're not chasing for more. Surge.
Hakoda here. There it is. There's the Eclipse. They're chasing after Nisha because they managed to get the kill on Hakoda over on the back lines. A couple of these cast bounces now. They'll still be able to finish Nisha. That physical damage of that death ward over onto Ramses is a little scary, but he's got the BKB, so they can't lock him down. Still sitting quite low though. I don't affect.
Yeah, and this dragon is pushing mid tower now. Ooh, Hakoda.
Nice little hop there from Zayat. Does have the Glimmer Cape. And they have they have the ward there, but I think he's still dead anyways.
Yeah.
And that's something neat that I feel
After, along with the Overlord.
They sent something's up on Secret. They are just Delta hugging over here in the mid lane. No one is showing in the lanes. We'll eventually show Hakoda.
Sniper.
It's the jump forward, maybe? Yeah. Try to put the pressure over to Disruptor, but they smoke wrap around the PKB from GPK. Says he tries and chises, but we get that lasso off over on the back line. The Satanic doing a lot. They'll end up losing DM. But now this pressure is on. They'll take out Puppy. They're going to end up losing Yamich.
Perhaps they could have gone one more kill there, but they're going to get away with the Witch Doctor. Still good for VP though. They want to go up. They have high ground vision. They see Sniper.
They do see Sniper. He's gonna use the BKB Puppy. There's gonna be a buyback now from Zayas. That Voodoo Switcheroo coming into play. Not gonna be able to quite finish him off as they go, and they drop the wall. Puppy still will end up falling. DM over on the back line though. Good one for the warplay. Still going to end up dying. Hakoda getting clicked down by Crystal. GPK now on the run as Nisha finding himself another kill over onto Yamish.
Oh my god, that fight. They're still chasing top actually.
They are. They're chasing GPK as well. They want this. Good avalanche over onto Nisha. GPK turning back around. Gets a couple hits over onto Nisha. Looks like Luna's out of harm's way, but the toss, they'll get the Batrider, but they will eventually end up losing GPK. Differently, because I feel like we watched GPK jump on Sniper, but he wasn't able to burst him down. He wasn't able to do enough because he had that BKB. So how do they...
Bottom. This dragon split pushing, they have to go back home. Sorry, right now they're trying to stay grouped, but they're gonna have to send someone bottom because of Beastmaster just doing this. The dragon is forcing someone and then they make a smoke. This is huge.
Since they are forcing them all back home. Next assassin gonna break the smoke. They'll start off with the death ward, and just Yamich is instantly dead. That static storm dropped over the back line. Oh, but the vacuum wall plus the lasso over onto DM. DM's not only at the last second. He does manage to get the ward, but there's already lost so many. Coda next to fall, as now Ramses and GPK, they're forced to leave. They have no support left on this board.
The high ground ward and sentry by Secret, they stood in a good position. They realized exactly what was happening, and in the end the dragon has not taken the bottom tower yet because he played under their own wards, more crucially. I think that's the hard part for VP there. They were going in blindly into the triangle, or the ancient area, I suppose, Rift Triangle.
The bi-angle, as we started to refer to it as. But no, so is it a situation where they need some sort of a pickup on BP? So do a smoke on smoke play. Hakoda, first one to be found. Drop stack storm, but now he's already dead. GPK gets dragged back. Nice play here coming out from DM. Goes for the roar. We get that eclipse over on the back lines. Nisha will eventually fall. Ramsey's closing the gap on Crystallis. Is gonna get hit back a couple times. They need a little bit more damage here. There it is. There's the kill, but he's gonna be coming back up again. Yamish bullying Puppy over on the back lines. Ramsey over the wall coming into play. Oh god, the follow-up from DM that will be able to finally take down Crystallis. As now Rezo, last man standing over on the side of Secret.
That manly committing there, that was absolutely crucial, that Luna manned up and ran at the sniper despite him going down in the end. I think VP, they took a really important fight there.
I think the Luna illusion is what actually got the final last hit when he ran back into the wall.
Yeah, he got punched into it as well.
Uh-oh, Hakoda. we'll get a glimpse off, but it's gonna keep getting chased here. Do manage to break the lasso. Still holding on to, I think he dropped the gem in the base.
No way.
He's
Is he
not
gonna get
going to
away?
fight. No, I don't think he's, oh my god, I guess he is with that Glimmer Cape. Yamich, that doesn't look to be quite as lucky. Pops his BKB, again, that's physical damage. Even dropping the tombstone, so both of these supports somehow still surviving, and now the dive bomb over onto Puppy. Should be able to just slowly chase after. Goes to the voodoo, the voodoo switcheroo, rather, just to buy himself a little more time, but they'll still find a kill. I can't believe that both of the supports survived that. I thought for sure they were toast.
Fights and suddenly they're just massively ahead.
I mean, that reaction time over in the mid lane by the tier 2, you see a slight ping because they could see that the sniper was there, and just the immediate blink from GBK. And as we talk about immediate blinks, we do manage to see Yamich here. Still gonna end up dying, but
Illusion.
they do glimpse back Nisha for that brief moment. Now they're just gonna farm up a tombstone.
Yes, the tombstone on Death Hounds. It's good in team fights, but it can be a little bit of a feed when you get solo picked off like that. 175 extra gold. Now Secret want to fight more.
Zayats, he's there. He's got himself the dust. This is a dead Hakoda.
Yeah, correctly pings out that he was under a ward, and he pinged the right spot too, but that ward is about to time out anyway, so if they know it, it doesn't really change too much. I think they're gonna go high ground, and once Luna gets to your high ground, it's very hard to prevent her from taking all the base. How can Secret defend this?
Radiant.
They'll drop the tombstone, hit the drums.
You know what I'm talking about?
The shrapnel is a little bit difficult to have to deal with. Look how far back Crystallis is able to sit.
Yeah, Crystallis, he can maybe poke away the Luna from the racks here. He's gonna try.
All right, look at the stun over to Ramsey. The follow-up, though, was it a bit of a bait? Ramsey, they tried to keep him alive, but now they're not going to be able to. So they did a nice vacuum back over onto Hakoda. They popped those BKBs, but they still end up managing to take that half racks.
Assassin with a big play. One downside playing Luna, those glaives bouncing around, Zayat turned it against him. He used the spike carapace when he walked in, immediately stunned the Luna, gets the chain stun with the impale, and she just goes down. That's too long stun duration. So even without Batrider, they win that fight.
Yes, Dakota, they get the lasso back over onto Yamich. Yamich getting dragged, Rezo with the punch. They'll lose Dakota, they'll end up losing Yamich. Anisha popping that BKB during that too. Okay, buyback now from the Undying. Don't think they're going to be able to get there in time. They're thinking about it. They're running as fast as they can. Yamich, he's popped, doesn't even pop the drones yet. Goes, drops the tombstone, tries to get in there quickly. DM going for the war, but they have the Lotus and the BKB. Turn back around, Puppy putting out the damage with that Death Ward. Voodoo Switcheroo buying him just a little bit more time. It's still going to be Crystallis with the Aegis, but...
Puppy passes a Lincoln's and a Lotus all over on his sniper and allows him to survive the roar and TP out. What?
Zayat's popping the spike carapace right away. Glimmer over onto Tiny, the drag back. They need to get there really quickly. They're doing so much damage though with this sniper. Yamich trying to save him, not going to be able to do it as they do manage to finish off the racks, but they'll end up losing this Undying to boot.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold going over the way of Secret, and Undying does not have buyback, dead for 100 seconds. Still a long death timer on Tiny as well, long enough that Secret can now make a move. They smoke up immediately. There's even a DD rune top. They see it with their ward, so this is a really strong timing they're gonna hit. VP though, they want to sit around. They want to try and catch anyone who's alone. Perhaps Darkseer?
Look at the way VP is like playing so tightly together here. Trying to back off. Again, double damage over on Crystallis. Still holding on to that Aegis for another 3 minutes. They lost the gem during that fight too, so it's gonna mean that the support is gonna be a little bit poor, but we do see the gold starting to amount over on Disruptor.
Dire's middle
Another
tower.
Tower,
Residual
though?
starting to siege.
Oh man! Looks like Dire's structures are fortified.
This is a really fast damage. They're trying not to split with the Beastmaster again, going for mid. They do not want to fight without their Undying as well as their Tiny. And I don't think they can get forced to buy back because they still have their tier 2s on the side lanes. They want to go throne, they want to force it.
They're getting plunged into a sea of abuse.
They're sticking around on Secret, ignoring the racks, going for tier 4 towers.
Getting attacked.
This is a calculated
Dire's
play
middle
here.
barracks are getting attacked.
It's a risky one though. They're meanwhile losing mid-racks. Mid-racks went down to the Beastmaster.
Yeah, he's just being allowed to hit everything. They're gonna have the Tiny back up in about 11 seconds. A little bit longer for the Undying.
I think he's gonna respawn in time though. Throne has buffed armor since a recent patch. I
Making
think
their
maybe
way over.
GP can hold this.
I don't know. Again, they still have the age jump forward here from DM, but he's not going to be able to get the roar off. He started to build up, and he's not going to be able to do it. Gets it off at the last second. Only lands over onto Poppy. The buyback comes out immediately. GPK with the BKB trying to put the damage over onto Poppy. Nisha, though, dragging back GPK with that lasso. Scott the left side now. GPK taking so many clicks. The wall gets shot. Rezo, though, pops to the beat. Run away. Hako is going to die next. Stalis, Ramsey's doing as much as he can here, trying to get these clicks off. Lots of buybacks coming out from both sides. Kristaps finally, they'll be able to go get the Aegis, but there's a strike back again. Now Yamish sitting very low. Up comes Kristaps. They need to finish him off, and he's doing so much damage with that knockback too, but eventually they'll get the kill on Sniper, while making them a little hesitant to go forward. So they saw Puppy a good little stun over onto the side. They do finally get Yamish. Nisha still alive and kicking. Buyback now on Kristaps. The hit back. He's trying to get there. Good Lotus over onto Nisha. Is going to be able to stay alive? That was the question. Sitting still very low. Ramses, he takes too much damage. There's no buyback on this Luna. GPK sitting at like 100 hit points. A couple little clicks. That's a triple kill now for Nisha. They have won it with a calculated risk of going for those tier 4s and forcing all the buybacks. What a game.
That was a big play to commit for the tier 4s, not taking the safe play of just going for the racks. Very, very experienced call there. We see Secret in good spirits after that.